We're here at Madera Speedway for their first open practice of 2020. We're only 2 weeks away from the $5,000 to win season opener coming up on Saturday, March 14th, where we'll have Nut Up Pro Late models, 5150 Junior Late models, and the Mini Cups versus Bandoleros. We're going to talk to some drivers in the pits in just a few moments. We already did a few MAVTV interviews as well, and just a beautiful day here in February in Madera, California. 20 with Matt Erickson. And Matt, something we talked with a few other drivers is, you know, very few of them have been in a race car yet this year, but you got to race at Irwindale. You're kind of fresh, if you will, and it seems like it's helped because you're up at the top of the board so far.
Yeah, we changed a couple things on the car. So Irwindale, we learned a little bit and brought it over to here, and it's working. We're just changing one little thing at a time, and each time we go out, we pick up a tenth or two. Right now, we're barely sitting on top of the charts on super old tires, so hopefully the car stays underneath us. We find a little bit more speed, and when we stick her up, we can pick up another couple tenths.
Now, the stakes have never been higher here at Madera. Lots of bonuses and prizes and car count. Does that affect the intensity level at all for someone like you?
Yeah, it's going to have to, I mean, most winning driver at Madera here. Last year I didn't win a single race, so you got to be on top of your game now. It's not like it used to be back in the day. So if you're just off a little bit, you're going to be running 15th on back.
So last year you guys had another car in your pit stall, of course, with Jay Juleson and the Junior Late models, and you had to spend a lot of time working on his car. And this year, at least so far, you're kind of a lone wolf. So has that been a help or a hindrance, or what's the feeling like going into the season?
I'm not really 100% sure yet, because with two cars you could try different things and gives you double the practice. But you know, our car after the last Roseville race needed a clip, so this is actually the Jay Juleson car right here. And it's turning pretty good, so hopefully, like I say, we can make it better and get a win or two out of it.
So you've been around the Madera late model scene for a long time, and you've seen it grow from the little dream that it was to what it's become, and now we see upwards of 7 tracks running this rule book. How exciting is that, and do you plan on taking advantage of some of that and racing at other places this year?
Yeah, we are. We're going to do a couple of races at Roseville. We're going to go down to Kern County a couple of races. We're going to go back to Irwindale for the small track. And I think the 26th of March, we're going to go do some testing on the big track with this package. So hopefully it works out, and I think they're trying to get it where all 5 tracks within a couple of years have all the same rules.
Robbie Kennealy, I'm 13 years old. I drive the number 1K. I'm a Junior Late Model 5150 series. I'm from Oakley, California. I'm really excited. We have a lot of changes thanks to Erickson Racing. Car's a whole different thing, and we have a lot more speed than we did last year. We've all been racing for about 9 years, each one of us. My sister this year will drive my brother's old Mini Cup, and my brother will drive his new Bando. Me and my sister have gone once, but Joey's too young to be with us. I don't think all 3 of us going at it once would be good, but I just want to thank Linex, Oakley Chiropractor, Wiley X, Erickson Racing, and my family.
I'm Jadan Walbridge from Portland, Oregon. I race the number 07 in the Junior Late models.
And we see from where you're sitting that you've got crutches right next to you, and you've got a cast on.
Yep.
Tell us what happened.
I was playing with a couple buddies in the grass a couple days ago, and I slipped and ended up breaking my leg and spraining my ankle. And I still came out here to the racetrack today to do a couple practice sessions, so pretty dedicated to the season. So I'm gonna have this cast on for the first couple races, so I need some practice. Hopefully win the championship. We missed out on 5 or 6 races last year, so really had only 3 or 4 races to catch up, and we got 3 quick times and a couple podiums, so we're hoping to start off where we finish.